Greetings, Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Welcome to my channel. My name is Monette, and this is my channel, Evolve with Monette. I am so happy to have you here with me today sharing some energy. We're going to jump right into the reading for Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Guys, as usual, when you come upon this reading, you are supposed to come upon it. Do not worry about the time or the time frame. I will tell you we are in March just because I think it's important for those that find it now, but if you find it later, it is yours. Let's see what's coming up for you guys as we get into what's coming up for the next couple months for Taurus. So we're going to pull a few cards. We're going to start with a couple of angel cards and see what they're asking us. Taurus, did you make it through the retrograde okay? We go direct. I think you did. You're overcoming difficulties, they say. Love that. Let's see what else is coming out of this deck for you. Time to ground yourself, my Taurus earth signs. It's time to get outside. Love that. One more out of this deck for you. Patience pays. Now listen, we know you can wait for something, but you guys can be impatient sometimes. You like things when you like them. But they're saying patience pays. Listen, even as I'm talking to you, I'm getting really heated, which is interesting because I'm indoors in a climate controlled environment, but I feel very warm. So what is warming up here for me? Let's pull some major arcana cards for you, dear Taurus. I may even turn on my fan if that noise won't bother you. All right, we're graduating from some old cycles, and that's the work that you may have been doing. Let's see what else comes up for you guys. Graduating from some old cycles, and as I'm hearing it, it means that the graduation is welcomed. It's a positive thing. Oh yes, you're well supported, my loves. You're well supported and you're feeling good. I'm hearing Nina Simone and I'm feeling good. Birds in the sky, you know how I feel. I love that for you guys. Let's see what else is coming up for you, Taurus. Love, love, love. All right, if this is not Taurian energy, now listen, it is not necessarily the sign associated with Taurus, but it does mean that you have the magic. You guys have the Midas touch quite literally, and you're all about what you're able to create. And I feel like for you, this is what's going to be happening right now. You're using your wisdom, your intuition, your business acumen. They're saying that to me, as well as your learned education and knowledge in that Virgo. My goodness, we're talking about all the earth signs at once. Taurian charm in order to manifest some things. One more from the major arcana. It's major for you guys. Let's see. Major transition. Gosh darn it. I mean, when they say it's major, they meant it. I mean, it's like, I can't make this stuff up. Major transition. Now listen, best card in the deck, do not be alarmed by what you're seeing here, but it does mean that we're leaving a cycle behind. And they told us so when we started. They said we're graduating. So listen, they don't lie and they don't lead us astray. So let's put those aside and let's pull a few from our tarot deck. Actually, they said pull one from the Archangel Gabriel deck. Taurus, you guys are fantastic communicators, and I have a Gabriel deck right here. So let's see what Gabriel has to say and what he's recommending, because some of you are about some career stuff. Let's talk about this. Express your inner truth. So this is in relationship and in business. One more. Goodness, allow yourself to receive. I feel like I need one more here, guys, for Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Boom. This is what we're doing. We're getting to the bag, getting to the money. Everybody's mad, or are they happy? Who's celebrating you when you're getting your recognition? Who is not? Who's secretly hating? Now listen, I'm not the reader that's going to be like, the eyes of March are upon us. Now, I mean, we actually are in March, so it would be appropriate. I don't like to sow fear or worry about who is out to get us. I rather focus on how we can help us win and how we can get us and how we can be out to get ourselves to the next level of achievement. But there are some times when you need to be aware of who are the snakes in the grass and who are the ones. And at 420, go back to the timestamp of 420 and listen to what I was saying. I pay attention to that number because this is about work and career, and it came up. Maybe they're just showing it to me a lot lately because they are dealing with me with work and career. But see, nah. See, here we are, Seven of Swords. So I'm not wrong on that instinct that who is out. Who is not being for real. For real, real. Who does not have your back for real, real, Taurus? Let's talk about that. Angels, show me. Because, see, sometimes you can just start to wonder. And, man, they really want you to create double magicians. Amen. We'll take it. Let's see what else comes up here. Ace of Wands, you got the magic stick. That's what I'm talking about. I'm telling you guys are in your bag. All right. You are in your bag. You're able to create. You're able to manifest. All right. But first, we got to deal with this, the endings, the betrayal, the stuff that we don't like to see. I hate this card, don't we all? But what I've learned about this card is I've learned to associate it like the Tower. And what it means is that when that happens, you are getting your blessings. God will always pay you back for the sacrifices you have made or the folks that have betrayed you. But when I see Seven of Swords with Ten of Swords, these swords are our communication. They're the things that we're saying and we're feeling. When I see them coupled, what I understand, Taurus, is that you've been dealing with a snake in the grass for sure, and somebody that is not loving this about you. Abundance, flowing, energy, money, earthbound, grounded, yes, ascension, yes, growth, yes, beauty, yes, gilded, yes, gold, yes, more, yes, bank account, yes, savings, yes, travel. Somebody's feeling a way about that. Is it the way that they're feeling? And it's made you want to do this. It's made you want to retreat. I hear you, angels. What else do Taurus need to know? They wanted to retreat, but why have they wanted to retreat? Is it just the person that's being betrayed? Yeah, that intuition's been going off. And that makes you uncomfortable. Oh, this retrograde, they said, made you sick. This retrograde may have made you actually physically ill, as your immune system was lowered because you were dealing with, some of you, I feel like, some energy vampires. Oh my gosh. And the reading begins. Your immune system was lowered, and you were dealing with energy vampires, and I'm cool. You were hot because you were okay, they said you were hot in the beginning because we were letting you feel the energy of that light fever, of that kind of like, I don't feel like I'm up to my best. I can't kick this cold. I can't just get past this, and I don't understand why. Well, when our energy is being frayed and fractured in different directions, and we're trying to assess who the snake in the grass is and assess how we're going to continue to get our abundance, then what happens is we're not able to focus on our health and wellness. People often forget, and I have a video that I've made. It's unlisted, but I will be listing it, about energy vampires, narcissism, and the connection to mysterious diseases that are like autoimmune, as well as other diseases like fibromyalgia, those other mysterious diseases that people don't exactly know how to treat, but they are very real, and lupus, very real things like that. So I want to talk about that, and there's another video that will be soon forthcoming. But I feel that some of you have been dealing with some of those themes, issues with autoimmune, issues around stomach, issues with autoimmune, issues regarding getting well, kicking basic little colds. And I feel like that's because you've been diverting your energy and attention trying to figure out why you need your love locked down, or you need to protect yourself. Now, here's a situation with Three of Swords. Usually we're dealing with heartbreak, but more often not, what I feel like is betrayal. That's what I'm hearing here, especially juxtaposed against the other cards. Man, they're really having me run the deck. I thought I'd be done pulling here, but they're telling a story. One more. Let's talk about the choices that you have. The choices that you have and the things that are coming before you. I love that. We're going to pull an animal card for you because we want you to be grounded. The grouse. Let's see what that says. Express yourself through rhythm, movement, drumming, and dancing. Listen, all the Tauruses I've ever known in my life adore music. I have a Taurus moon. I adore music. I'm always singing in my videos, so I cannot. And I feel like this is a way that they want you to reground yourself. For some of you wild and woolly, zany Tauruses, go find a drum circle. Live your best life. For some of you, turn on your favorite music. Put on that Bose speaker, specifically the Bose. It doesn't have to just be only that, but there's someone with a Bose that is going to put it on and listen to your music. Put on your Beats by Dre if that's your jam. And they're talking about you really getting into reconnection with yourself. They're asking you to live in moderation too, Taurus, as you guys can really indulge when you're not feeling well, meaning because you've been off your square and feeling like you're trying to gauge the emotions and intentions of another. They're asking you to self-care and not to overdo any escapist energy, okay? So that's one of the things that comes up for you here, Taurus. So let's just run through this very quickly. I think I kind of did here, but let's talk about it. Moderation while you reground yourself outdoors. So what I'm hearing here is that the person it's a simple petty jealousy, but it's someone, for some of you, what I'm hearing is it's someone that's in family connection. So this may be a sister, brother, aunt, cousin, whatever, but someone in family connection. And there's also a business dealing with one of you guys that's watching regarding how do I connect with this person and what do they think that they're getting away with. Some of you guys have also been recovering literally from heartbreak. Okay, so that's a few scenarios that they bring up, so let's address them. But it's all the same issue. The issue of intuitively, let's talk about it. Intuitively knowing, this is our intuition, guys. This is our divine feminine intuition. Lean into that. Intuitively knowing that someone thinks that they're getting away with murder and or is trying to play you for a fool, and you feel this, betrayed, stabbed in the back because it's someone that you love. And that's why I say they're in close proximity. So they are either a lover or a family member. This is not like a coworker, okay? This is somebody, it could be a business partner who you trust as well, but this is someone that you're close to, okay? And so they're saying, pay attention because we are trying to bring before you new people that are better to trust and new energies that are deeper to connect with. But if you will not see, if you won't look up, because see, right now you're doing this, you're hermited. You see how you're looking down your paths before you. You're like, well, I can't even do anything. So I'm just going to focus on me and I'm going to keep it pushing. And they said, look up from your cup, look up from your despair, look up from your sadness. There you are, not even noticing that blessings are about to enter your way. And that's when they're saying you're getting to the money. And yes, sometimes everybody's mad, but does that stop a Taurus from keeping their coin, counting and accumulating, or coming into their success? And you say, but I don't know if I feel like success, because the truth of the matter is I'm feeling overwhelmed and I don't feel like I'm getting what I need. And they said, we're bringing you into recognition. We are not men that we should lie. We are entities that are dispatched by the Most High in order to take you to the next level of your life. And that, Taurus, is what you've been manifesting. They said, you and your accomplishments are receiving appreciation and honors. Thank you. Rain down on me. Let it rain on me. And let it rain on you, Taurus. Sun, moon, and rising. Allow yourself to receive the abundance of the universe. It says from Gabriel, open your arms and welcome the blessings and answered prayers that God is sending to you. Allow yourself to receive your recognition. Allow yourself to stand in the truth and the light of being seen. It doesn't matter that you have had people that have been hating on your energy, hating on your grind, hating on your glow up, hating on your growth. It is time for this recognition and abundance. That's where they're taking you. They said, leave that heartbreak in the past. Express your truth about the heartbreak. We're not going to swallow it, Taurus. You guys are fantastic. When we see swords, we're seeing communication and expression. I do not want you to sit and dwell in that and not acknowledge that you have not been hurt, betrayed, bamboozled, and taken advantage of. If you feel like your heart was at the fire festival with Ja Rule and the rest of the scammers, then it's okay for you to say, I just got burned. But it is not okay for you to sit and do this hermit thing where that is not you. Sometimes you are introspective in order to heal, but they said enough. They said weeping does endure for night, but joy comes in the morning time. And so the weeping has endured for night, but now you get to express your truth. That means if you need to go outside, dance, get connected with yourself. They said, we don't lie to you. If we say you're overcoming difficulties, we say you're overcoming difficulties. Angel Jermiel knows the worst is now behind you and you're surmounting any previous challenges. I love that for you. Why are you surmounting previous challenges? Because you're ready to get to work, but these wishes are being granted about the work you've done. This means the bank account is getting bigger. This means that the love is easier to bring, and this means that the universe is bringing to you abundance and gifts. And they said, listen, don't forget what we told you. The reason that this is happening is not by happenstance, because not everybody gets these blessings. You have magic. You have the ability to manifest. And right now they're asking you to lean into that. Now, what I notice also here is that there is a sword on the table. So they said, we shall not forget the past transgressions, and we are going to say and speak on it. We are going to talk about the hurt, but I'm not going to stay and wallow, because God is calling us up, up, up. It's time to graduate. Watch that be my thumbnail. It's time to graduate, Taurus. It's time to leave these cyclical patterns of past behavior that are no longer serving you, outdated, outworn, and unhealthy. And it's time to move forward into the light of day, leaving behind the enemies of the past, the haters of the past, and the lovers of the past that did not appreciate the great, deep, earthy abundance, the sensual energy, the connected creativity that you bring to the table. It's time to move forward, Taurus. And sometimes it's painful. Sometimes That love lockdown. Ooh, I'm not loving you the way I wanted to, or you're not loving me the way I needed you to. I had to run from you. The time is wrong or the time is right, but it's time for me to move forward. And sometimes we have to move forward. And they said, never fear, because what we're going to be doing is surrounding you, Taurus, with helpers, angels and ancestors alike that are going to catapult you into the next phase of your life so that you can manifest this. You can manifest this major transition card. Do not tarry here and look and see this and think, oh my gosh, death is so scary. No, no, no. It's the best card in the deck. It's a card of transition. It's a card of upliftment. It's a card of major change. It's the card of acknowledging that you are not only gifted, you are blessed. And the angels have seen your work and they said, do not stay in a situation that's no longer serving you. They said it's time to move on from the heartbreak because we're bringing before you new opportunities. We're bringing before you new thought patterns and streams of consciousness. We are tapping into your divine feminine wisdom. We are helping you to understand the opportunities that are before you because you are overcoming the difficulties from the past. And when you connect to your earthy self and be outdoors, and when you express yourself through rhythm and dance, you will come back into a place of moderation and realignment. When you are expressing your inner truth, when you are walking away from people that are deceptive and not honest with themselves or with you, you will allow yourself to receive the goodness that flows down from the heavens above. And when you allow yourself to receive, the recognition comes, Taurus. And when the recognition comes, my God, let's talk. They're preaching today. The abundance comes, Taurus. And when the abundance comes, you leave this person in the past and you become this person. The Taurus standing tall, the energy, the abundance, the magician. You become the alchemist, Taurus. It is the hero's journey. You have just been on it. I recommend highly Paulo Coelho. Okay. Look him up. I'm not saying his name right. The hero's journey. What are you on? You are a manifester. You are an alchemist. You are a creator. You are a powerhouse. You are a brooder. You've been brooding. Yeah, we see you. We see you when you're brooding with the Hermit card. We see you, they said. But they said, that's enough. Now we want you to switch that alchemy. We want you to take the thing that means one thing and pour that energy into another thing so that you can create magic right before you. It is your time and it is your season, Taurus. You have earned it. You have paid your dues. This is a 6-month trajectory for you, is about coming into a place of higher recognition and knowing that you're worth it, because nothing breeds recognition like confidence. See, if you believe it from the inside out, I am a bad mama jamma, or I'm a bad mister, and I might get my, new extra. I'm whatever. If you know that about yourself, what's going to happen is you are going to be lassoing from the universe all of the abundance, all of the riches, all of the pentacles, all of that earthbound energy in the best way. It's time to reground yourself, and it's time to level up, my loves. It's time to level up, and that is what is coming for you, Taurus. I feel good about it. I feel encouraged. They said, meh, 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 meh. Yeah, this happens sometimes, but usually when we have that old devil, we're about to hit a what? A new level. Come on now. You know what it is. So release the old devil and walk into your new level. Because Beyonce said it best. Get your paper. Best revenge is your paper. You don't need to fight those battles. You don't need to use those swords that they used on you. Stay high. Like, get your Michelle on. Go high. Now, I know people say, oh, that's so hard. Why would I want to go high? They went low. They were mean to me. Listen, guys, I just walked through a situation where I had the opportunity to be primal, to be guttural, to be human and ugly. And the person that I wanted to be that with deserved every bit of it for the way that they treated me. But I didn't. And you know what happened? Well, we'll be talking about some of the things that have happened, but blessings. Within weeks of saying no more, within weeks of me not going low like they did, the universe has opened up blessings. And that is what I speak over you, Taurus. I want to ring that in. They've been talking to me about sound therapy for today. Every day is a different story. Every day is a winding road. We're going to ask right now, Archangel Anel of love, of self-love. We're going to ask you to come in and heal these relationships with Tauruses and their partners, with Tauruses and themselves. We ask you to come in and to bring them to them the clarity so that they can understand that they are the alchemist. We ask that you come in, Archangel Gabriel, and communicate to them the ideas to get that business to catapult. Some of you social media stars and influencers, we ask that you are guided to create the content that is engaging, but also uplifting. Some of you spiritual advisors, readers, and people that are just seeking how to rebalance after a betrayal. We ask Angel Shamuel and Archangel Michael to come in with his sword. Come on now, Angel Shamuel of peace. We're going to do a little peace and a little war. I love it. Michael, we ask you to come in and cut those people out of our life so that we can become the full alchemist. Amen. And we ask for Shamuel to bring us a sweet peace that passes all understanding so that we can know that we have done our work, and that when we have done our work, not even the angels can stop us. Amen. I just love you guys, Taurus. So nice to connect with you today. What a beautiful reading. I hope it was helpful for you. I want you to come back and join me next time. And you know what we're going to do. We're going to continue to evolve together.